He's trying to lay the snooker. Oh, what a shot this is. Huh. That's not fair. 51 points to lead and got ding bang in trouble. Well, that's a possibility, but he's got to get a lot of left-hand side on the cue ball there to get anywhere near that red. That's the way he's going. I don't think it's the correct angle. Oh, it is. My apologies. He's gone round it. He doesn't want to go around it.
What a great shot.
Just for 1 minute, I thought that was just going to go around the red. That really is a wonderful escape. Hats off there. Well, as you can see with the graphic, there's still plenty on here for Ding Junhui. But if he makes one more mistake, this frame I think would be over. Ooh, this is pacey. This is really pacey. Well, the only bonus is he covered that red with the other one. He's got away with that slightly. I don't think he's quite got the snooker. Ding can see this red on the left-hand side, but what an effort that was.
Yes, he likes that brown.
Might be two magnets between the white and the brown, I think. Well, he's got to avoid the double kiss here. Only just. But I'll tell you what, this is looking very good if it keeps going. Well, it's a great return. He was in a little bit of trouble there, and he's played it well. Just watch this, just misses the red on the way back. Yes, the reaction from the crowd because of all the replay on the monitors, in-house monitors. That was so close. Well, again, that's a great shot. Good return. I'll tell you what, Mike, year in, year out, these boys never let us down, do they, when we get to this stage? They're on it, aren't they? And it's wonderful stuff.
If you can't be on it at the World Championship, then you should find another occupation, I suggest. And certainly virtually all the players who came here a fortnight ago brought their A game with them. And I still think, Mike, we've said it many times, it's because of the extra competition that these boys have had through the season. As we look at the Judd Trump camp once again, so many more competitive matches, particularly the Players' Tour Championships, both at home and abroad. have sharpened everyone up.
Well, he's just managed to cover that one this side. Yeah, I think it has. There's not all have opted to play in all of the events. I think the ones that have done have certainly have been the sharpest.
Yes, I do agree with you, and I think those who didn't perhaps pay as much attention to the PTCs this season will do so next season. Oh. Was that a good shot, or was that a good shot?
Well, again, I didn't think he could see enough of that to pot it. Well, young eyes, young cue action, young nerve. Brilliant.
Yes, he doesn't have much fear, does he? Well, he'd love to take the black, but I'm not sure that he's got enough angle off the black to come back up the table. It looks straight-ish. Several options. The green gives him a better angle to come back up the table than the black.
I think he has got the angle on the black, Mike. He's just contemplating whether he wants to take it on. It's probably about half ball, three-quarter ball pot, but I think he's looking for this. He could lay behind the brown again. He's been there a couple of times. And Ding might be looking for a cushion again here. It's a pity that white is just finished that close to the side cushion. Another inch or so away, he would have taken the black off.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
It will spot. Well, I think he's looking at him behind the brown again. Well, he's learning his trade, this young man, and the decisions that have to be made is when to close the shop. That's what the thing is. He's 52 points to lead, and that was the correct shot. He didn't want to miss the black and let Ding in. He's trying to keep the pressure on.
That's showing great maturity for a 21-year-old.
Well, they've all had to learn down the years. Doesn't matter how talented they've been, they've had to learn to be able to mix it. You just can't win a world title playing with potting. You have to be able to play the other side as well. And that all started in China. Judd Trump showed wonderful discipline in China. And he's got Ding here right under the cosh. That's a mistake, though. That's a bad mistake. Having played the brown, the previous shot, not to let Ding in, he's not played too good a shot there.
One.
Well, he's just clipped that second red and run out of position. I think he possibly played on the pink to the centre there. This is not ideal. There's pressure on this pink. You can get back for that red next to it, but this is not guaranteed. Well played, found him in. Good cue.
What a fascinating final session this is turning out to be.
Well, more so if Ding can make it 14 all. It was the best of 9. It'll become the best of 5, as you say. Oh. He was just stretching a little bit over that brown. Couldn't quite get down to the red as he would have liked, but it doesn't seem to be too bad.
No, he seems to have got away with that. But he'd be disappointed.
Yeah, it's just... the cue was elevated more than the norm. Having to cue over that brown. I think Judd can see this red near the black spot. I think he'll be able to cut this in. What about the white, though?
Years of practice, as Joe would say.
Didn't have any Billy Whiz on that one, though. Didn't need it. in behind the brown.
Well, surely that's the shot. He must keep the pressure on.
He's contemplating the green, but there's only one shot on here.
Judd Trump 1. Thank you.
So 47 in the game, 4 reds, 59 points available.
Well, it seems you can get through to these reds. Well, what can you say?
How about that?
Well, that's a little bit careless from Judd Trump, but what a pot.
He can't believe it.
Well, that was careless. He should have welded that white to the brown. Still a great pot from there. Can only just get past the pink. Well, he'll be bringing this red this end of the table, trying to lay a snooker somewhere. Possibly try to screw him behind the green, but Judd looks at the scoreboard. He's in pretty much control of this frame so far, but he played a bad safety shot to allow ding in the left-hand side, and that one that he should have got right in behind the brown didn't allow ding in. We know there's still plenty on here for Ding Junhui to pinch this frame. Well, that's a great shot. He's trying to get him behind the green. That's pretty good.
It is.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to a few clashes between these two in the next few years. It's going to be unbelievable.
This is only the second time, actually, Mike, that they have ever met. It was a UK qualifier back in 2005. And Judd was just 16. He just turned pro at the time as he escapes from the snooker. And where's that red going? Where's that red going? Oh!
I think he's covered it, though. I think he's covered it. I think he's been very lucky there.
Yes, they met in the UK all those years ago. Let's say all those years ago, 6 years ago. And Judd had just turned pro. And Ding beat him quite comprehensively, 9 frames to 2. Ding had already been a pro for a year or two. Had that early triumph, of course, in the China Open 2005, that same year. And so he was by far the more experienced player, but Judd's come on a little since then.
Yeah, well, Ding's had his bad moments as well, hasn't he? He took a couple of bag knots with Ronnie O'Sullivan in the Masters, and then again here at Sheffield. So he's been through the mill as well, but he's come out the other side a lot stronger. And he's in his first world semi-final.
But what's he going to do about this red?
Well, can he get enough action on the white here to swerve it around the brown?
Well, that's the idea, but it's a long way down the table.
Could go across the table, one cushion.
Might be the better bet. Plenty of room past the green. If it does go across the table once across.
Well, I wonder if this red pot's near the black. You might just have to take this on. I think it will.
You'd better not miss it.
Well, it guarantees he'll leave one on. Great shot. He was forced into that a little bit, but he committed himself 100%.
This red nearly went in for Judd, though, didn't it?
So,
Wasn't far away. It's going in now.
Even I can get these.
7.
Well, he could play the blue here and just stun past the left-hand side of the pink, just leave the white on the top cushion. Still has the problem of the yellow, of course, but this is a chance. That's the line of the cue ball, but he doesn't want to leave this red straight. Well, you could have done with a little bit more of a bounce there.
12.
This is fairly straight. He could pot the red and lay the snooker behind the black. I don't know whether he's got any angle at all to get out for the black here. He's got to power this in, and we've seen these missed with power. Oh, what a shot.
13.
Great shot. Could have laid the snooker. He's chosen to try and win the frame at this visit. And that was very good to get there.
And he's got the perfect angle now to go down for the yellow.
I think he'll play on this yellow. I don't think he'll play to nudge it. Well, he has. He's gone to push it over the corner. What a shot.
Oh, lovely. Super shot.
He took a calculated risk there. That could have gone wrong. But now it's perfect.
Still got the problem of brown to blue.
Well, I just wonder whether he might stun this off two cushions. Try and nudge the brown in some way, hoping that he gets onto the green. The proper shot is to stay on the green and get him behind the brown. But 10 minutes or so ago, Judd would have thought he'd won this frame. He might be looking to nudge the brown here. That's a great effort. He's got it open and he's got a shot on the green to the middle. That was worth the risk. Oh, that's brilliant. What a match we've got on our hands here. Just pop this in. He's bound to be on the brown. Well, this would be some clearance. First of all, that red that he knocked in, knowing he'd leave everything on. Great shot on the yellow, great pot on the green.
Yes, it should be 14 frames apiece at the mid-session interval now.
And Judd really be thinking, well, I should be 2 frames the lead here.
34.
This is a wonderful clearance from Ding Junhui. He can't believe it.
14.
Well, every credit here.
Every credit indeed, Mike. This black then for 14 frames all, and a great comeback in this frame from Ding after that 51 opener from